devil exists. And as created by God, God must exist. And so we try to look beyond this earth ruled by the devil and sense a heaven with God. So anyway, what was I talking about? Instincts. Instincts. What about them? The devil rules them, and he tricks you into thinking they are God's will, but they are not. God's choices come only through prayer. And prayer takes time, because the devil is an impatient beast. He will hold you for a long time, but if you are strong and do not relent and keep praying, you will get through to God, because he is there, waiting for you to wait for him. And you? You take the easy way out. It's okay. I usually do too. You can admit it. You do? Sinner, I'll pray for you, long and hard, and that's how I'll keep myself in you. And you will feel me praying for you, because I can stay long and hard longer than the devil, and reach you the way God will reach you. But only if you want him. Me, too.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here. What do you want from me? Get out of here! Get out of here! Because you have talent. You've been brought here because you have skill. You've been brought here because I see you. And in you, I see myself. Well, not in all of you. Not yet. But in all of you, I see that you at least have what it takes to be me. And that is genius! My name? Do I have to introduce myself?
No.
My name is... Do you know who I am? My name is... unimportant. Oh, wait. I sense the scent. No, I don't sense it. Sense is nothing without a true definitive substance attached to it. Therefore, in this room, based not on hearing your laughing, nor based on seeing your obvious enthusiasm, although me and my wallet do appreciate it, as all of your checks, except Mr. Ravioli's, have not bounced. I do not feel your enthusiasm, although I would like to. This could get me barred, although such a penalty I would be likely to happily serve if my parole consisted of house arrest with you. Nor do I taste your enthusiasm. knows all the senses. Do senses exist which we are not aware of? Have we yet to merge our own intelligence with that of the universe so clearly, so defiantly against God's will to tap into senses Adam and Eve must have lost for us? Oh, I think we are missing out on the whole of the human existence. God, sweet God, we have been good. We have served our time for you, God. We have earned with repentance your divine forgiveness, and now we ask only to be human. Not this disgusting earth-based half-potential vessel, my God, my master. Unleash my shackles so I can pick more sweet cotton in the name of humanity. I promise not to escape. Not that I could. I know I could not. I promise not to escape because the Red One's underground railroad of lustedness and lascivity is not an eternal reward. Although quite tempting in its mortal pleasures, is merely a test to escape from your good plan for me. And for us. For all of us, Lord. I gladly serve on this plantation. I am whipped by my students' ignorance. I waddle in the wicked spit of their native tongues. Their questions are insults. Their concerns reflect their inner demons. And in this room, I swim in them. When shall I drown? My heels are bitten, my ankles are bound, my arms are held high upon a cross. No, I am not the martyr, and I do not claim to be. Remember my last words. Remember me. Remember me.
Smelling. The other sense is smelling. Have you a cold? Did you forget your sense of smell?
Out!
Cherish. Cherished possessions are our God now. We are owned by what we own, aren't we? No! I don't think so. We own them. And you know this. You are trying to be metaphoric. But that has all been done before. Because metaphors are the easy lays of language. You don't have the money, you don't have the time, you don't have the wherewithal to get laid by a good girl, a tight-neat execution of your prowess man, then call your sure thing bitch this metaphor. She's waiting for you to make your point quick and easy. She wants it. She always does. She's waiting for you to call. This is my church, the church of discussion. God is in the details. No, God is in the raised voice of disbelief. God is in the difference of opinion. God is in the resonance that says silently, I don't believe a word of what you say, but I love hearing you say it. God is my enjoyment of your lies, the lies your God speaks through your mouth. I am my own God. I speak my own truths. I am my own jury of executioners, judge me, not for what I say, but how I say it. With wisdom and poise, I sell you with my own religion. I make you a witness to my prosecution against the preordained logic. What is and what isn't can here be decided. We are the ones that write the New Testament. We cross out the lines in the old rulebook that we don't like. Tell them... you. Tell them it was someone else. Someone who just looked like me. I want to keep my name clean. Just in case I'm wrong.
Killing mercy. I've been attempting to keep you alive. My friend, I want you, keepsake, as my cheapskate reminder to what I could have been. My friend, would you be more to someone else? Because to me, you are a nuisance. Like a woman has her monthly visit from a dear old bloody Aunt Flo, I have you. And with a crimson tide flowing, your presence is a mortal reminder of life not produced. A creative spirit dampened by the moistness of insignificant existence. What is it like to be alone? What is it like to be worthless? Worth this! I am worth this! I am worth fighting for. I am worthy of your attention, retention, comprehension, and then I can't think of a word which means I understand your bullshit, digest it, and stick it in your face. Do I have you? Do I understand you? Are we having fun? Yet again? Why is my life like this? Worthless, understated, and overestimated. They thought I'd be someone special. My parents did. Instead, I'm an incomplete summer course. I'm a resolution in waiting. I'm not even as tragic as untapped talent or wasted potential. I am what exists after the beginning and before the middle. I am a hyphenated word of substance. I am as exciting as kissing your sister. Your sister is ugly. I wish I was kissing my sister. That is not as boring as a tie. That's pure heaven, especially with tongue. My sister is hot. I am you, masturbating to thoughts of me. Yes, I know you do. Guilt. I can see it in your eyes. I cannot blame your hand for substituting for my body, as if it exists only in your imagination. I am flattered by your attention, and your precision, and your decision to make me your muse. Me or my sister, because I kissed her. Sit down. In my thoughts, I am a giant. I'm a huge, real-life, Andre the Giant type giant. I have giantitis, the disease of the giants, of real-life giants. The overgrown proportions of the limbs, known as the hands, the feet, the chest, and the head, and the buttocks. I have a giant ass from which I emit giant gas. And it fits giant shits. The world is so small and uncomfortable for such a giant like me, I need to use a pencil to dial a telephone. I take up 3 seats on an airplane. I only have to pay for 2. They give me a third as a giant-sized deal. I am a giant. I fuck my giant sister. And the world is beneath me.
If you shut up for 5 minutes, all of your questions will reveal themselves, answered as riddles.
That doesn't seem possible.
You couldn't do it.
Do what?
Shut up for 5 minutes.
Why should I? I have something to say.
I doubt that. If you had one thing to say, one solitary wisdom to share, then you could wait 5 minutes and let that thought prosper into a tangent. And if that tangent had an attitude, then you would have an opinion. And if you had an opinion, then you would warrant my respect. And if you warranted my respect, then you would be a man. But you can't. You can't!
Can't what?
Can't shut up for 5 minutes and be a man. Men are supposed to be quiet for a lot longer than 5 minutes.
I will be quiet for 5 minutes. But not because you told me that would make me a man. I want to hear what you could possibly have to say for 5 minutes. What information could you disperse? What great learning do you know? What ideas will you pull from your ass? I want to see them. I want to hear them. Teach me. Now. Come on, I want to know.
Jen says nothing.
What's the matter? Wasn't it all a charade? You have got nothing to say after all. And then you're silent. The silent, resonant stoic. The defeated warrior. The tormented angel. The artist. And your medium is bullshit.
Jen is silent.
What's the matter? You haven't got anything to say after all. The truth is a knife, long and suspended in time. Does the knife pierce the skin, or does Thanksgiving dinner begin? On time, without interruption. You're given a choice. When you open that brown door, that wooden drawer with the silver bulb circular handle, is it just another meal, or is it the Last Supper? With family, not friends, there is a difference. One is the apology for the mistake of the other. You make that choice.
Jen is silent.
You make that choice when you reach into that drawer. Many times you've made that choice without even considering it to be an option. But today, life seems different. You read a book, didn't you?
Jen is silent.
You read a book where a man got away with it. It's been done. So, do you cut the bird, or do you cut the throat? Should you be serving an innocent turkey, or that bastard ostrich that delivered you to this place? You could get away with it. But even prison isn't that bad if you get caught. 3 meals a day, all the dyke sex you could ask for. It's a choice, isn't it? And on this day, it's tempting. And you're not very hungry anyway. So you serve yourself in your mind the serving of slit-wrinkled skin and crimson cranberry, stuffing of intestine, and cut through the bones to the heart, rib cage. What holds you in? What holds you together? Is it bones and flesh, cranium, cartilage, cancer? Can I be my own cancer? Can I disease myself, burn myself into oblivion? Am I my own disease, my own mental illness? If so, can I be my own doctor, my own vaccine? Can I fight myself for myself? By myself, I am nothing. But with you, I am me. Jen is silent.
I'm starting to look beyond people. That don't count. Devil is in the instinct. Instincts. You follow them? You follow them. You do. Why? You think they are God's great urge? Take you to the promised land? Follow your instincts, your gut reaction. They'll never do you wrong. No, I don't think so. That is the way of the fool. You see, an instinct is the devil's work. The devil, not God, rules this land. I can prove the existence of God. I don't believe that man alone is capable of evil in this world. Therefore, he has a hand, a paw, a sloth hoof, all from the devil. The devil rules this land, this apocalypse Armageddon in which we live. And in his doing this, should we worship him? No. Best we believe in him. Not in his being ours, but merely in his existence. And couldn't the devil be a woman? A menstruation period, mistletoe, manifested in the form of the devil. The devil exists. And as created by God, God must exist. And so we try to look beyond this earth ruled by the devil and sense a heaven with God. Sinner, I'll pray for you, long and hard, and that's how I'll keep myself in you. And you will feel me praying for you, because I can stay long and hard, longer than the devil, and reach you the way God will reach you. Instincts. But only if you want him. What about them? The devil rules them. And he tricks you into thinking
Out!
will, but they are.
No. Stay. A lesser man would have you removed. But like a mother with an unpleasant son still baking in my oven, I recognize your imperfection. I open the door for you and see if you're done. I stick a fork in you and see if you're half cocked. Oops, I mean cooked. I hope for your sake, Dr. Freudlin was correct with his prescription. Because, alas, no lass would be satisfied with such an erection. Yes, but what was it? What sense was I missing? The sense of liquid tongues tight kissing, the sense of snakes' disembodied heads still hissing, or the sense of melted snow in my name when pissing? Or is it the sense of a child's shame when lisping? Because many of you are lisping. And the thoughts in your brains are too much to handle. Virgin terrains! Your mouths, your gums, and your sweet pink tongues are not able to convey what words come to you each day. And what could be art, articulate and profound, are farts, emasculate and bound, down to the ground and held in their silence and only freed by me in my education of violence. I punch you with truth. I kick you with inspiration. I bathe you in the sweat of a revelation perspiration. I challenge your clogged hearts to pump new blood, and I bring the rain to make you mud. Oh, and did it hurt to discover your lover, ignorance, dirt? For he with me knowledge of flirt. So blow me or out my brains and call me curt. And come as I am. I am inside your pervert. And I disease his nature with golden introverts who blossom like possums playing no more. Like a ready, steady goalie, waiting a score, denying that flying ball of disease and blocking your clocking with a pair of bent knees. So comb through your hair to remove such fleas that otherwise compromise the radiant trees that grow, you know, in numerous mess, all over your body, from your toes to your ass. But unseen by us, with human blind eyes, sighted only by giants in another land, whose mistress is your crevice, and whose wife is your hand. Oh, to be that hand. These gods are invisible, but they own you as you slum. And to their affairs you are blissfully dumb. They grow forests on you, even have fires. After appeasing their desires, have you ever had a strange rash? After appeasing their desires, that's when maybe a hint of this purse, filled with secrets from another universe. A pen to write home. I miss you so sadly. A horse warrior, which says, I want you so badly. But not enough to die like a junkie. And an aid! Not to smell like a nasty little skunky. And you ask if I remember how to smell, Mr. Chunky. Oh, I smell love between you and Mr. Hunky. Kind of like Wally and Haskell and Lumpy. Huh? Quite a three-way, of course, without Beaver. If he were a daughter, I, his ward, would never leave her. Would cut her off from this world with my pulsating cleaver. Never blinded by the evil deceiver, whose lies would disguise my dismounted motion. That love is in the glove, not in the potion. And with yours in mind, I pour sweet lotion, and promise and spread my devotion to cover your loaf and uncooked yeast, while witnessed by distressed, and now fully cooked beasts. So, my jury, my survey of peers, how do you judge me? With awestruck or leers? With mouths agape from being speechless, or choking on words that have yet to be invented? For I, with my mind, circumvented time, space, and continuum, invent my own dictionary and give you some words to define with action and sentence. And I forgive you as you serve me with repentance. I want to marry you, muses, but no exchange of rings. As I cut you loose, my puppets without strings!
I walk with my pen uncapped. I walk with my ears open, my eyes closed, and my arms outstretched. I open the vessel and unlock the door to my temple. I want visitors to come inside. Come inside and pay me a visit. You can stay, you can smoke, you can tell me gossip. I keep my pen with no cap because the words leave your mind and enter my pen point through the air and write themselves. My mind and my heart are not involved. Only my hand, which is merely a puppet of instinct. You, master, you marionette god, control the game. I am king. Vulnerable, I can only move one space at a time. My nights, my days fight for control against the white army of death. I don't want to enter your heaven. It has no war. For me to live, I embrace any conflict. I defend any honor. Even a third-place writing prize. I know I deserve this. I am worthy of mention. But so are many. I choose not to excel. I'm not comfortable being your champion. I am forever a happy bridesmaid. Weeping tears and wringing hands in anticipation of your getting fucked. winning is contentment. My journey and my life take place within this struggle. So, I'm the king. So I am the king. Affected, connected to the battle, yet too weak to fight it. My silent queen, worth 9 points in my honor, stands by my side. Married to my superiority. In my own life, I am my own death.
I am my own opponent.
So no one else can surprise me.
Stalemate. There is no winner.
Stalemate, I win again.
I am the moral victor. Shall we play again?